Jay's devastated family may still have to wait a whole year to get answers if the case goes to an inquest in the UK. Jay Slater's grieving family may finally be allowed to quiz the teen's Airbnb pals as they continue to look for answers on what happened in Tenerife. The 19-year-old's body was found in a treacherous ravine last week, but a fresh inquest into Jay's death could see his parents speak to crucial witnesses in court to get some deserved closure on the case. The Slater family are due to bring back Jay's body to his hometown of Oswestwizel, Lancashire, in the coming days. But his cause of death is still unconfirmed, with Tenerife cops yet to complete their investigations. A final conclusion on the teen's final moments could still take months due to the nature of Jay's case and the complexities around it. Once a decision has been made in Spain, UK authorities may then wish to complete their own investigation. An inquest in the UK would aim to shed some more light on the case, with a coroner looking in detail at reports, witness accounts, and statements from those involved with Jay. With Jay's parents believed to be allowed to ask questions at the hearings. The pre-inquest review would first see British authorities probe the people involved in the case. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would allow them to call on witnesses and ask them questions in court for evidence, including Ayub Qasim and the second mystery man Jay was with before he vanished. Qasim has already spoken with investigators about the hours leading up to Jay's disappearance, but the second man is reportedly yet to comment. Both men may be chosen by officials to appear in court to speak to the coroner if they are deemed crucial to the case. It comes as Jay Slater was confirmed dead last Tuesday as his body was found after a grueling search a day earlier. Jay's mum said, "Our hearts are broken after beautiful son's body is found." Jay Slater cops revealed teens suffered broken bones from horror fall. The body was discovered just yards away from where Jay's phone last pinged. Donations on Jay Slater GoFundMe hit a huge benchmark of £70,000. Jay's mum Debbie asked people to continue donating so she can give her son the send-off he deserves. Twisted sleuths interfere with Jay's autopsy result and slow down investigators. Debbie Duncan given a harrowing warning about her son as family are due to fly back home. Jay's family may face a year-long wait for answers on exactly what happened to the teen. Exact spot where Jay plunged to his death is seen for first time. This would see them come face-to-face with Jay's parents Debbie Duncan and Warren Slater, who are also allowed to attend the inquest. They will even be granted the power to ask their own questions during the investigation, say the coroner's court's support service. The opportunity to voice their feelings would hopefully help them find closure, as they would also be able to ask any questions they may still have. Dad Warren has previously said cops should have quizzed the two men more after they were allowed to leave Spain after a short probe. The two men are allowed to refuse to speak at an inquest in the UK, however, if they are deemed as crucial to the investigation, they will have to attend. If the person still refuses, they could be arrested and charged with contempt of court, leading to a fine or even a prison sentence. Both men could be considered key people in Jay's complex case, as they are among the last people to see him before his tragic final walk. Debbie and Warren would also be given the chance to read out a statement and pay their respects to their son through a loving pen portrait. The family's wishes will also be considered when deciding on if an inquest is even needed once they bring Jay's body home. Several questions are yet to be answered in the case, including why Jay walked across the clearly dangerous terrain alone and why he spent the night at a secluded Airbnb away from his pals. Jay was seen leaving a nightclub on the Tenerife Strip with the two mystery men the night before his disappearance. The three men got into a car and drove to a secluded Airbnb apartment where they all stayed the night. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Jay quickly left the Airbnb in the early hours of the morning and embarked on a treacherous walk as he attempted to get back to his holiday apartment. One of the men, Ayub Qasim, revealed he spoke with Jay moments before he left and said he offered him a lift, but the teen refused. Convicted drug dealer Qasim said Jay decided to get a bus as he was hungry and didn't want to wait around any longer. Initial evidence seems to point to the Brit accidentally falling to his death as he made the journey through rough terrain. A preliminary autopsy by Tenerife authorities revealed the teen was found with broken bones. Officials have said Jay's body became very deteriorated after it had spent weeks in the Masca ravine, where he was eventually discovered on July 15. Mom Debbie Duncan and the rest of Jay's family are said to have found a sense of comfort after hearing he likely died instantly from the fall rather than suffered for days. It comes as Twisted Jay sleuths are said to be trying to gain access to the teenager's autopsy results, reports the BBC. Online trolls have been slammed for interfering with the family bringing Jay back to Lancashire for a final send-off. Attempts by mindless sleuths to get the information comes after reports of the 19-year-old being seen at Sainsbury's, watching a Euros game, and on the Eurostar. Vile trolls even dared to send hoax ransom demands to the teen's devastated family claiming to be holding Jay hostage at the start of the hunt. Debbie, Warren, and brother Zach are now preparing to make the final tragic journey home to the UK with Jay's body. The cost of bringing him back is due to be covered by the GoFundMe set up by pal Lucy Maylaw in the days after Jay first vanished. The fundraiser has skyrocketed past £70,000, with more than 5,600 donations. It reached £60,000 in an outpouring of support in the days after Jay's body was found, and has continued to rise ever since. Debbie announced in a heartfelt statement via the fundraiser, "We want to give our boy the send-off he deserves." Jay's body was tragically discovered on Monday, July 15th at the bottom of a treacherous ravine in Masca. The teen had been missing for 4 weeks after disappearing while on holiday with his pals for the NRG Music Festival. Subscribe the channel to get such videos.